Okay, so I just kind of want to get this off my chest just for the hell of it. I'm totally disheartened by what's happening in Iraq. No, I'm totally disheartened by what's happening in Washington, D.C. You know, that's what I'm sad about. After the November elections, the Democrats came into power. Seemed like a pretty clear referendum by the American people rejecting what's going on in Iraq, the Iraq policy. And then the Baker Commission report comes out, which that isn't going to fix Iraq, but at least they were talking about sensible things besides democracy in Iraq or stability in Iraq. And then Bush, seemed to respond. I was like amazed that he didn't declare martial law, and he probably would have, except for all the troops are over in Iraq. And instead, he fired down Rumsfeld and brought a guy like Gates in, and I thought, wow, at least we're going to start talking about things that make sense. And now there's this talk about a troop surge, and there's this talk about victory or winning in Iraq. I just don't even know what to think about it. We can't win in Iraq. Democracy is happening in Iraq. This is a culture that for thousands of years has placed vengeance above whether or not your children can live in safety and peace. Just so long as you're killing somebody that you have a grievance against, even though that'll continue to perpetuate violence that your children will grow into, that's what you do. They are practicing democracy in the Middle East with bullets and beheadings and roadside bombs. That's how they're going to vote there. And the idea that we can do anything to change that is insane. And friends criticize me for saying that I just am good at talking about the problem and I don't offer any solutions. My solution is withdraw all our troops right now. And people go crazy. They're like, all the things that you hear from the neocons now, that it'll descend into chaos. Hello? It's just never going to get any better there. They are having a civil war, and unfortunately they have to just fight and kill until one group wins, until one group has killed the other group and subdued them, and then we'll have to deal with that group, because the idea of they're going to kill each other all now, or they're going to kill each other later. And the only difference is going to be how many American troops die while that happens. So since it's going to happen anyhow, I just want to get our troops out, and then we'll have to reapproach the problem. Let them kill each other down to the party that wins, and then we'll have to deal and negotiate with them. But, all this talk as though we can exert any influence that will change things for the better in Iraq, I'm just stunned by it, and I'm staggered by it, and I really don't understand as a country, what we're doing, why there isn't just the howl of indignation of millions of people filling the streets screaming for George Bush's impeachment and demanding that we leave right now. I don't know why that didn't happen, so I'm just doing my little part here, and man, if anybody feels the same, let's all get together, and just try to get somebody that can make a decision to listen to us.